Okay, so there we go. Do you see yourself? Can you say hello?
Hi.
Wonderful. So this is Miss Avery. Avery, you can say hello
Hi.
to my students. Do you have any advice for teachers? Nothing? What makes a good teacher?
For when you teach your students nice things and help them with all their learning and what they don't know how to do, you can help them.
I love it. Does somebody help you? Did you have a good teacher at school?
Yeah.
Good.
Her name was Miss Kennedy.
All right. Didn't you get a reading award too at school?
Yes. And I got the best math.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. High five. All right. Well, so what I'm going to do, Avery, is I am going to kind of push the camera here, maybe kind of, I don't know if that's going to work out so well. Well, I think we're just going to leave it like that. And I was hoping I could get the assessment in there. Anyway, that's okay. Do you mind if it's like this on you? Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we are going to start out here for my students. We are going to start out with the Dibbles 8th edition, and we are going to begin the first portion of this assessment, and it is the letter naming fluency. And I am beginning at benchmark LNF form 1 dot beginning. Okay, so this paper right here in front of you, here are some letters. Tell me the names of as many letters as you can. When I say begin, I want you to start here, okay? And I want you to go across the page. Point to each letter as you go and tell me the name of that letter. If you come to a letter that you don't know, I'll tell it to you. All right? Okay, and I'm going to get my phone ready here so I can time you. I'm going to pause my recording so I can get my timer out. Okay, so I'm going to show you just like this. So go ahead and put your finger on the very first letter. All right, and you may begin.
TNFYIRDGYVR. Is that B?
B.
No, that's D. KRUXHYOQTMSXKECGSRGPLQSKNJ.
Okay, stop. And where did you leave? Show me where you, do you remember which one?
I.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Okay, good. All right, so now I'm going to just turn this page here. Okay. I am going to say a word. After I say it, you tell me all the sounds in the word. So for example, if I said am, you would say Okay, let's try one. Ready? Tell me the sounds in it.
It.
Perfect. Okay, wonderful. So let's go ahead and we're going to look at this. Whoops, I got the wrong sheet here. What happened? All right, just a minute. Oh, of course, I don't have a sheet for that one. I'm being silly. Okay, so I'm just going to say the word. There's nothing for us to look at. All right, that was my mistake. Sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Here's your first word. And let me time us again. We have 1 minute. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. 4. Here.
Ear.
Who.
Ooh.
On. Wave.
Wave.
Both.
Both.
Ball.
Ball.
Food.
Food.
Then.
En.
Tell.
Tell.
Bit.
It.
Ask.
Ask.
First.
First.
Bring.
Bring.
Soft.
Off.
Circle.
Circle.
Middle.
Middle.
Once.
Once.
Drop.
Drop.
Nature.
Nature.
Okay. Wonderful. Okay, now let's look at this word right here. Look at this word. It's a make-believe word. Watch me read this word. Hap. Good. Okay, I can say the sounds of the letters. Hap. Or I can read the whole word, hap. Your turn to read a make-believe word. Read this word as best you can. Make sure you say any sounds that you know.
Lum.
Wonderful. Okay, that's right. The sounds are or lum. Remember, you can say the sounds or you can say the whole word. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to turn this page over. Oh, we've got sister here. Hello, sister.
Hi.
Can you say hello to our camera?
Hi.
And what grade are you? You in preschool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you going into kindergarten?
Yeah, when I'm 5.
When you're 5 and you're 4 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next year she'll be in kindergarten. Next year I'll be in 1st grade.
I love that. Wonderful. Okay. Well, do you mind coming over here, Aubrey Ellis, so that we can?
No, I could get her chair. It's fine.
Oh, no, it's okay, sweetheart, because I want to make sure that you focus really good on this. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So this is important that we focus on this to show our teacher friends out there that we are making this video for how to give this assessment. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, wonderful. So you're going to have 1 minute to do this and you remember how to do it?
Yes.
Okay, put your finger on the first nonsense word and begin.
Tib. Ip. Ab. Ep. Up. Up. Step. The at. It. Yeah. Up. Ug. Ig. O. Ut. Ig. Up. Up. No. Oh. What. At. It. Ag. Okay. Eight. No, yeah, 8.
Okay, stop. Wonderful. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Guess what?
What? Okay, please read from this list of words. Okay, and I want you to start here and go across this page like this.
Some of them I didn't learn.
That's okay. When I say begin, point to each word and read it the best you can. If you get stuck, I will tell you the words so you can keep reading. Put your finger on the first word. Are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
On, there, is, we, it, if, on, but, not, has, will, help. Father, you, we. No. How, the
Black.
black.
Alive.
alive, up,
Sports.
sports,
Mhm.
meeting,
Close. Meeting. Mhm.
meeting,
Above.
above, is
Island.
island,
Okay. Some of those words were tricky, weren't they? They
Yeah.
didn't play by the rules, huh?
no,
Okay, no worries. Okay, and by the way, this is first grade. You're in kindergarten? So
Yes.
this is a first grade thing, so don't you worry about it, okay? All right, wonderful. Okay, you're not supposed to know all of this, okay? All right, so I don't want you to feel bad. Okay, so let's start on this passage. Please read this to me out loud. If you get stuck, I will tell you the word so you can keep reading. When I say stop, I may ask you to tell me about what you read, so do your best reading, okay? I want you to start here. This is called Lucky Day. And begin.
Boy was on his way home from school on day. On his walk, he was
Something.
something green in the
Snow.
snow. He
Stopped.
and
Stared.
stared. He
Thought.
thought he was seeing
Seeing. Things. Mhm.
green in the
Snow.
snow. It could be what it
Seemed.
seemed.
Okay, perfect. Well, very good. Wonderful. So we are done with that one, okay?
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to move on to the next one. So that was the Dibbles 8th edition for first grade, beginning of the year. All right, and now we are going to do something called the past assessment. If I can, did I hopefully bring it? Oh, I'll be so upset if I didn't. Well, you know what? I'm going to have to give that one to you here in a second. We'll start with the QPS instead. Okay, so for my teacher friends out there, the QPS is the Quick Phonics Screener. And I have here Form A. Here we go. Okay. All right. So I am going to have you, this one is not timed, by the way, so I don't have to use my timer. Okay.
Okay.
All right, perfect. So the first thing I want you to do is I want you to tell me all of these letter names, okay?
Okay.
All right, so anytime you're ready, you can begin. Mhm.
MTFOGLHUCFDFGYEWPVQXZ.
Wonderful. Okay. And then I want you to now go back to the beginning and I want you to tell me the sounds that each one of those letters make. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So start with the first one. You can put your finger on it if you want to. Good. Okay. Now I would like for you to come down here. These are nonsense words. Okay. And so I want you to try and do your best and read each one of these nonsense words for me. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and put your finger on the first one and you may begin.
Fod, mip, Nose, sib, click, tut, gat, cug, fat, calf, hiv.
Okay, wonderful. And now I want you to read these sentences for me, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ben had the gum. Mom had a big Tom. Don and can cap. Tom sat in a tub. Tom is on the bed. Tib can run.
Okay, wonderful. All right, now we're going to go on to task 3 here. So these are some nonsense words. You can give those a whirl. Put your finger on the first one and go ahead and start reading those.
Less. Both. Zing. Gak.
Mhm.
Muck. Wum. Sun. Thong.
Shift.
Fish. That. Ip.
Zip. Good. Okay, and now can you read me these sentences?
The had a wet wig. Can shipped pack mush in the bag. The big ship is long. When did fish got in that tub?
Okay, wonderful. Okay, they're getting a little harder and harder, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so try these. And these are nonsense words again, okay?
Okay.
Okay, try it and see how you do.
Gasp, rim,
Mhm.
mang, no, mant, just, sung, cough, ring, tearing, sense, pet, so
Okay, very good. Okay, now try these. Try these sentences.
Gilm will swim past the rat in the pond.
Uh-huh.
The frog can spin and jump and fall in the sand.
Okay, good. All right, we're almost done with this. Let's
Some of these
check
are-
this one out. All right, put your finger on this word here on task 5 and go ahead and try and see if you can read these nonsense words.
Sight, no, fool, no, mose, that, vate, rhyme, laid, xyle, gain, goat,
Okay,
Vote.
and now I want you, what was this one?
vote.
Okay, now I want you to read these sentences for me.
Mike and Jane, us, and rope to ride the mule. Pete had 5 tapes at home.
Wow, pretty good. Okay. All right, well, let's try these on 6. Okay, those are nonsense words again.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Put your finger on the first one.
Cart, hair, Vabber, Cyril, so, turn, fork, bar, Karen.
Okay, I think we'll stop right there. All right, very good. And I'm going to put this on pause so I can get our past assessment out. All right, we're almost done. Okay, and now I am going to share my screen and show you the past assessment, or I'm sorry, yes, the past assessment for Kilpatrick. And I have turned my camera over this side. We're not getting Avery in the picture right now because I need to look at the past. I didn't have a paper copy in front of me, so thank goodness for computers. Are you ready, Aubrey? Yeah, Avery, I just called you Aubrey. Avery, are you ready? Okay, all right. I would like for you to say bookcase.
Bookcase.
Now, say bookcase, but don't say book.
Case.
Good. Say sunset.
Sunset.
Now say sunset, but don't say sun.
Set.
Say spaceship.
Spaceship.
Now say spaceship, but don't say ship.
Space.
Say silver.
Silver.
Now say silver, but don't say sill.
Ver.
Say market.
Market.
Now say market, but don't say mar.
Kit.
Say gentle.
Gentle.
Now say gentle, but don't say toll.
Gentle.
Good. All right. Now say umbrella.
Umbrella.
Now say umbrella, but don't say
Umbrella.
Good. Say fantastic.
Fantastic.
Now say fantastic, but don't say fan.
Tastic.
Say October.
October.
Now say October, but don't say
October.
Say alphabet.
Alphabet.
Now say alphabet, but don't say al.
Alphabet.
Say Saturday.
Saturday.
Now say Saturday, but don't say sat.
Day.
Say tricycle.
Tricycle.
Now say tricycle, but don't say try.
Sickle.
All right. Say feet.
Feet.
Now say feet, but don't say
eat.
Say cough.
Cough.
Now say cough, but don't say
off.
Say tame.
Tame.
Now say tame, but don't say
aim.
Say time.
Time.
Now say time, but don't say
I'm.
Say cone.
Cone.
Now say cone, but don't say
own.
Good. All right, here we go.
The last one, like you own something, but somebody stole it.
Yes, you're right. You just made some meaning from that word, didn't you? Good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next one. Say guide.
Guide.
Now say guide, but instead of g, say r.
Ride.
Good. Say gum.
Gum.
Now say gum, but instead of g, say
thumb.
Say more.
More.
Now say more, but instead of say d.
Door.
Say lead.
Lead.
Now say lead, but instead of ooh, say s.
Said.
Good. Say feel.
Feel.
Now say feel, but instead of say s.
Seal.
Good. All right. Let's mosey on to level H. Here we go. Are you ready? Say sleep.
Sleep.
Now say sleep, but don't say s.
Ooh. Eat.
Okay. Say grew.
Grew.
Now, whoops, I skipped one. Hang on. Let's go back to this one. Say crane.
Crane.
Good. Now say crane, but don't say k.
Rain.
Good. Say grew.
Grew.
Now say grew, but instead of g, say t.
True.
Say crane.
Crane.
Now say crane, but instead of k, say b.
Brain.
Say flows.
Flows.
Now say flows, but instead of f, say k.
Close.
Good. Say went.
Went.
Now say went, but don't say t.
When.
Say range.
Range.
Now say range, but don't say j.
Rain.
Say wheat.
Wheat.
Now say wheat, but don't say t.
Wheat.
Say niece.
Niece.
Now say niece, but don't say s.
Knee.
Say drive.
Drive.
Now say drive, but don't say
Dry.
Good. All right, let's go to the next one here. Level J, are you ready? Say ran.
Ran.
Now say ran, but instead of say
Run.
Good. Say kit.
Kit.
Now say kit, but instead of say
Cut.
Say den.
Den.
Now say den, but instead of say
Done.
Good. Say beak.
Beak.
Now say beak, but instead of say a.
Bake.
Say fine.
Fine.
Now instead of fine, instead of fine, say, boy, let's try that one again. That's a tongue twister. Say fine.
Fine.
Now say fine, but instead of I, say oh.
Phone.
Good. Say bread.
Bread.
Now say bread, but don't say
Bread.
Try it again. Say bread.
Bread.
Now say bread, but don't say
Bread.
Okay. Say sneak.
Sneak.
Now say sneak, but don't say
Eek.
Okay. Say crew.
Crew.
Now say crew, but instead of say
Cool. Cool.
Okay. Say scale.
Scale.
Now say scale, but instead of say
Scale.
All right, last one. Say sneeze.
Sneeze.
Now say sneeze, but instead of say
Sneak.
All right, wonderful. That was it. We're all done. We did the Dibbles assessment for your fluency. We listened to you read that passage. We gave you the QPS, the quick phonics screener, and we gave you the past assessment by Kilpatrick. Can you believe you did all of that? Oh my goodness sakes. Okay, I'm going to stop sharing. All righty, Real. There you are again, Missy Ma'am. Now, before we do anything else, I see that you have Horton Here's a Who. over there, that Dr. Seuss book.
Yes.
Do you like to read that book?
Yes, my grandma has a whole bunch of Dr. Seuss books.
She
and
does.
She loves them.
I bet you love to come and hang out with grandma, don't you?
Yeah, and I miss her because I don't get to see her anymore because I used to live with her until I moved in.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sad.
Well, you know what? You could Zoom. Do you ever Zoom with grandma? Like what we're doing right now?
No.
No, you
I
could
don't film.
You could totally do that. And grandma could be on the other side. Like her little picture could be right here and you could be talking to her back and forth in the computer.
Oh.
Pretty fun, huh? Okay, well, I think we're done with our recording. So do you have any final words for teachers? Do you have any advice at all?
You can help the children read, and if they don't know a word, you can help them.
Yeah?
Like she just did with me.
What do you think makes a good reader?
By another student that knows that word, and a student that doesn't know the word, that student that can help that doesn't know the word. Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you so much for letting us record you, and thank you so much for helping us. This was a huge, big help, very big help. So thank you very, very much. Will you stick your right hand up and then reach around like this and then pat yourself on the back and say, good job, me. Good job, me. Okay, all right. Thank you, Avery.